sideline, look at the Lions head coach. His side back to 500 after they picked up the victory last week. Facing off with him, that is head coach John Harbaugh of the Ravens. His guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home. Glad to have you with us, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward on the call. That is punter Jack Fox with the honors here. And here we go on EA Sports. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
As a QB in this league, if you're going to finish a game with no touchdowns on that side of the stat sheet, well, you better finish it with no interceptions as well. Even if last week was an uneventful contest for him throwing the football, he did what he needed to do to help them come away with the most important stat, the win.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down. Lamar now from the gun. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
Ball taken in at the 36. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. So the Lions take the field for their first drive. Leading them out, got his first MVP votes after a career-best season last year. Now reached a decade in this league. It's Jared Goff.
You know, Kate, sometimes they say great quarterbacks are like great point guards. And much like we measure point guards in basketball with the assist-to-turnover ratio, and you love a 3-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio that will win you ball games, same with quarterbacking. 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, big old win last week.
The incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Delivers another one to Williams. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
2nd and 13. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. From the gun, Goff. Catch made left side by Laporta. And And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Give him 13 on that play. And that gives the Lions the first. Off to the air now. Complete to Raymond. And he stopped as we get closer to our first point of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's first and goal. In off to Gibbs from the gun. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. It's a gain of 2 on the play. Still some work to do on second and goal. Here's Gone. The back grabs it. And in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions have a great first drive and get the game's first points. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fox now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. This makes it up to the 25. The Ravens offense returning to the field for their second possession. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3 and out to begin this game. Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. They go play fake with Jackson. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens make it a 1-point game. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Nicole Hardman now on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Detroit getting its offense set for their second drive. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Now Ryan Lyons just about ready. First and 10. Off play action, Goff. Big strike here to Williams. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a pickup of 26. And that'll be first down, Detroit. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. Here's 2nd and 11. Nice gain left side. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Goff on 1st and 10. Brought in close to the 8. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
Kate, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, and I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
Just need 2 more yards that they couldn't get on that last play. Here's 1st and goal.
Here goes tonight.
Trying to sneak here, Goff. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that real. 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Real quick. 0 to 100.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to the bank in just a moment. We're all set to bring you the second quarter. Lions well within striking distance. He'll try to do it himself. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Lions take a second quarter lead. It's a Jared Goff touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7. Fox now to kick this one away. Fields this one at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Ravens send Zay Flowers ready for another look on offense. Well, Brock, it only took them 1 play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Pistol snap to Jackson. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And after 1 play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
2nd and 17 at the 16-yard line. Hey, middle.
From the gun, a run for Henry. Pop on the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Jackson now, 3rd and long. Oh, he missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Starts from the 44. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The offense headed out now for Detroit. And that lead they've got, Brock, they are never going to have to worry about losing it if they keep scoring every time they touch this football.
Is that how it works?
It surprisingly is. You know, if you have the lead and you don't lose it, you win.
And that type of start, oh, you wanted all 17 games of the season, but you're lucky to get it more than once.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Kate, you know by now I'm not shy about referencing movies during a game, and that run, that was a picture-perfect script. You get the defense thinking one thing, looking one way, then bam! You surprise them with a twist, head the other way for a big run.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Again, it's Gibbs. He's going to snag a couple of yards, charging up the gut. Greg Newsome bringing that play to an end.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Here's 2nd and 7. Underneath, it's Gibbs. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Goff looking to throw. It's 3rd and 1. And the catch is made. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions take a 13-point lead. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Now we'll pause. The officials want to take a good look at this and confirm it was indeed a touchdown. Well, this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again, unlike these officials who got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions double their lead to 14. Fox now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. Takes out a one-stop. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. It's a design boot. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
From the 24 once again. It's 2nd and 10. Lamar out of the pistol. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep it moving forward.
They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. He's got it at the 24. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Detroit offense getting ready for its next drive. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Throwing from the gun. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that gives the Lions the 1st.
And the Lions, 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. It's the Lions. with 1st and 10. Now gone. Short pass brought in. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Now, it looks like one of the Ravens is having some trouble out there and is in need of some assistance. They've got 1st down from the 31. Gibbs now from the gun. That played good for, looks like about 6. 2nd down upcoming.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's got it at the 6. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
Point after up and good from Bates. And the Lions stretch their lead to 21. Fox now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Baltimore running its offense out now. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Working quickly here.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. Complete Derrick Henry. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. First down, here's Lamar. To the left side, caught by Andrews. And this one doesn't go far. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Jackson's gonna throw again. Drop this one down for Henry. And he's tackled for a short gain. Now we're gonna have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. A 5th defensive back into the game for the Lions. 3rd down coming. Lamar throwing again. He's got Andrews. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Now after that snap, there's an injured Lion still out there. We'll get a stoppage here as they go out to look at him. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. And again, it's Jackson. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. Offense up to the line fast.
2nd and 10.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. This one's to Andrews outright. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5. Lamar now from the gun. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Here's Jordan Stouts coming on again to punt. Deep for the Lions, Khalif Raymond. And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line. Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they'll take him down here right at the 8-yard line. Well, he sure has come out throwing a good ball today, and the passing game has really been clicking early on thanks to his efforts.
Yeah, his plays really elevated the start his pass catchers have been able to have as a result. And you know what they're all
Our
thinking
tour
right
around
now?
the
This could be a game
NFL
where we all get
starts
put up some
now. We
serious
begin
numbers.
at MetLife Stadium. The New York Football Giants at home to take on the reigning AFC champs, the Kansas City Chiefs. And it's Kareem Hunt. He'll take this one in from 2 yards out. The Chiefs move to 2-1. They get the victory here. Next up, it's Santa Clara, California. Let's look in on the Niners as they play host to the Arizona Cardinals. And this is Michael Wilson. He's going to look in the catch and then look upfield and watch this. Mark it down as a 65-yard touchdown catch. The Cardinals are going to come away with the victory. They win it by 3 scores. Lastly, we head out to SoFi Stadium. It's the Chargers hosting the Denver Broncos. And here's a man who's come a long way from the Achilles injury, J.K. Dobbins. He's going to show some burst, and he has a score, 24 yards on the touchdown. And with that, a look at what else is going on around the NFL here in week number 3. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters. As we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Khalif Raymond to return it. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. He's down on the ground with Gibbs. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Here we go. Black 20.
Here's Goff on 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Goff trying again on 2nd and 10. Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. He hangs on to that football, Brock, through a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36. Give him 24 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Okay, that's a run run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Value three, value three. What?
From the gun, Goff. Catch made left side by the quarter. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great win.
On first down, it's Gibbs. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
180.
Shotgun snap here to go. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. It's incomplete. Brings up third down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Left. Left. We go tonight.
Out of the shotgun, gone. Taken in by Williams outright. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
We go tonight.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3.
Okay, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
So from the 3, here's second and goal.
Tonight. White 20. What's that?
Throwing now from the gun. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure is taking advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Bates now for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Lions grow their lead yet again. Fox now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Now the Ravens all set for another possession. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. Jackson looking to throw. It's on the in route. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Sit hard.
On first down, Jackson. He'll set up the screen for Henry. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. All set up now for 1st and 10.
That's another Baltimore first down.
They send a tight end in motion.
49-yard line.
Now Jackson off the play action. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Trying again, following the sack. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. DeAndre Hopkins, the one he was looking for. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
DJ Reed there defensively.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do them through the offseason, you do them through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force 4th downs just as they did.
And forget this 1st down. He's made as he got to the line. They're not going to get this. This is a turnover on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
The Lions and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
We go tonight. 1-8.
Here's a counter give to Gibbs. Across midfield at the 45. And he's all the way down at the 32-yard line. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Cut. 180. Cut.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he gets up for a gain of about 4. All right, we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Cut. 180. Cut.
Running it with David Montgomery. The defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
I know these D-ends love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
DBs out there for the Ravens. 3rd down coming up.
We go tonight. 180.
Goff back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he gets this forward to the 19. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that gives the Lions the 1st.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Now Gibbs. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop it, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, doing it right at them.
And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. It's a pickup of 5, and that brings up 2nd and goal.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
They're lining up on the doorstep. 2nd and goal from inside the 1.
180.
Now try gives again. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Holding offense.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. So the holding backs him up. They'll try to get that back and then some on 2nd and goal.
120.
Off to the air now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
You're just not going to win many games in this league if you can't generate a pass rush until the 4th quarter. You needed to feel the impact from this defense earlier and more often in this game. The lack thereof, well, it's a big part of what's put them playing from behind in the final stanza of this one.
On 3rd and goal, Goff. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Red zone defense, it is a part of the practice week at least twice, Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays, because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away, that is a gold star effort by the defense.
They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Completed over the middle. 30. He finds space, middle of the field. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown. I think our... Fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week, find a way to flush this, because it's just not been their kind of game.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
180.
Another one. Oh, what a hit! Jars the ball loose! And this is picked up by the Ravens! And he takes it in for the touchdown. Great defensive effort late, even if this one's decided. That was awesome. The return became a question of, does he have enough steam to make it back before someone runs him down?
That is the most sprinting we're going to see him do on the football field, maybe his whole life. That distance, a whole lot more than the few yards he's usually running towards quarterback in the pocket. He had enough to reach that goal line. You're darn right he did. He could sense it. He wanted it.
So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Now Ryan Lyons just about ready. 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. He beams one, deep right side. He's got it inside the 10. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions have likely locked up the win right there. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That one right down the middle. And the Lions stretch their lead to 21. Fox now to kick this one away. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback. You see the Ravens making their way out now. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Underneath it goes, catch made by the running back. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
3 brings up 3rd and 10.
Jackson now on 3rd. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They'll come up 1st and 10.
15 yards. That's good for a Baltimore 1st down.
On the pistol, Henry. Runs inside the 35. And he's taken down just in time at the 2. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. Just need 2 more yards that they couldn't get on that last play. Here's 1st and goal.
That's another.
Working inside the red zone. And he finds him in the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get it back to within 2 possessions. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens get it back to a 14-point game. The time making this all but impossible, but they're going to try for the onside kick here anyway. And this is brought in by the Lions. That should be enough to secure them this win. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Now gone. Throwing deep for the end zone. And the catch is made. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions make it a 3-score game in the 4th. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions stretch their lead to 21. Fox now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
one more snap to play here. One final shot here. Throwing the out route complete. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down. So the Lions get the win on the road. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happens over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from Baltimore.